Welcome to our second installment of the hunt for Treadwell. Today's August 20th. It's another 85 degrees here in Pennsylvania today, and it's hot, humid, and the mosquitoes are terrible. It's been 10 days since our first video upload about this bear hunt, and there's still no sign of Treadwell. As you can see, today I'm droning the cornfields all around this massive swamp. This swamp is over 8,000 acres, and it's surrounded in various parts by corn. So I've driven around it today. It's over 9 miles to drive around it, and I'm just droning each and every cornfield. I'll show you a little bit of what we're dealing with here. This swamp is massive, it's nasty, it's deep. There's a lot of channels, a lot of beaver channels, quicksand, and these bears aren't afraid to get wet. So when you're dealing with over 8,000 acres of marshland, what we're running into, there might be 50 acres of water and then a 30 or 40 or 50 acre island, and these bears aren't afraid to get wet, and they go out and just hole up on these islands, and we're having a tough time getting to them. So I'll show you a little bit here on these video clips of what we're dealing with. That's a lot of water to have to navigate, and that doesn't count, like I said, the channels and the quicksand and everything else you have to deal with in here, the insects, the snakes. But we're getting there. Like I said in the previous video, we've got some strategies down, and we found some hot crossings, and we thought about bringing kayaks in, but then we decided against it, and we're just trying to navigate this swamp. But today, droning these cornfields, and the rolls are starting. It's very early in the milk stage, but the rolls are starting to show up, and it's only going to progress daily from here. So I'll show you a few clips that I just took this morning. I don't know how many cornfields I droned or how many acres, but it's been a lot. And these rolls aren't that big, but they're definitely discernible, and you can see the bears are hitting the corn. So let me show you a little bit of what we discovered this morning. Now, Treadwell hasn't shown up on any of our cameras yet, but as I said, we've got a lot of other bears that are regularly utilizing our swamp trails and hitting the corn. And at the end of this video, I'll put some of the more notable trail cam videos that we've got at the end, so you can see some of the bears that we've been following. And there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of them that we won't shoot either. We won't shoot a sow with cubs, and we won't shoot cubs. So we're basically looking for a dry sow or a big male or a bull, any boar basically that's over 100, 150 pounds will probably be a target bear if Treadwell doesn't show up. But got my fingers crossed that he's going to show up. We still have a couple weeks. This is usually about the time he appears, from the 20th to the 30th. If he's not here before September 1st, I've got some real concerns, but hope and pray he comes back. We've got, as I said in the first video, our stands are already set, and some of them are really producing bears, and other ones have been a little disappointing. I have a stand probably a mile off of this cornfield that I really had high hopes for, and just not seeing any bears yet. So, but with this corn coming in the milk stage, and them starting to hit it and do the rolls, I've got hopes that it'll start producing, but if it doesn't, that's going to be a dead area. During the next card pull, maybe we'll have to hang some additional stands or something, although that's not our intention. Definitely going to hang some more cameras now. We will hang cameras on the next installment of this right in the corn, and we'll walk in and take a look at these rolls up close and personal and see exactly what the bears are doing. But that's this week's update. No sign of Treadwell, lots of bears, just not the big boy. Got our fingers crossed, so stay tuned.